only, back after about 2 weeks of no Grand Prix racing. We're back in Canada together with Kostas.
Thank you, Felix, for the introduction. So, it should be an exciting one today. We have 20 drivers, 10 teams, racing in Canada, a street circuit famous for its history of producing good Grand Prix. So, we're live for qualifying one.
Alright, so the weather for today is a full cloudy qualifying, and then in the race it will be from light rain to heavy rain. Should be pretty exciting, I think.
I think it should be really
boring.
I think it should be really exciting. I mean, the rain will make drivers give their absolute best. The rain obviously distinguishes the good drivers from the great drivers, and today we're gonna see some excellent driving, I believe.
Yeah, true. There's also quite a few new faces on today's grid, or in different teams, as we've got Atix, who previously raced for Alfa Romeo, now reserve driver for Mercedes. And then moving on to Ferrari, we've got Darth FIFA, who previously raced for Renault as reserve, and a returning driver, Andre Jamil, in the Ferrari as well, coming from Red Bull. And then also returning, we've got Karen, who left Racing Point a little while ago, but is now back. And then that's not the last one, I think. Then Alex Bomberg for Alfa Romeo, a new driver.
Yep.
Then Jackson driving for Haas. I think he's signed there. And then we've got King Enzo.
I'm going to cut you off for a bit because there are many people going out. You have the two Ferraris going out. You have two AlphaTauris. You have Ashy Boy on an outlap, you have FPL Magic Alonso, and the Mercedes of iQuicks. Many people going out to set their laps early, I think. And
it's quite interesting.
It is interesting for sure. Everyone will be trying to get, I think they'll try to get a safe lap considering Canada's track limits. And they should, and then they'll push harder near the end of the session, where there's like more grip. You can take more risks if you have set a good lap already. So yeah, it will be interesting to see where the benchmark is for Q1.
Yeah, true. I think for Q1, I think TTV iQuicks might top the session as he goes in to the pits. I think he'll top the session as he's, of course, in the Mercedes and more experienced in the Mercedes than Atix 722 is.
Oh, Mike Hennig is going slower. So, I think he invalidated.
What do you think?
No, he hasn't invalidated. I think I think the Q1 will be topped by one of the Red Bulls. Actually, I feel like they could have some decent pace around this track, and I feel like they have the best driving lineup. Benjamin and Tim, two really fast drivers. Actually, Mike Hennig just invalidated. I think he didn't invalidate before. So Darth on a lap, FPL Magic Alonso on a lap, Nick Pancras on a lap. Honk on a lap. Ashy Boy is the one who has gone furthest, but he just invalidated, and he's got a Red Bull behind. I think it's Team Wentic. Yes, it is Team Wentic, who's going around the hairpin at the moment. A 41 as a second sector. I think that's pretty decent. There's a slow Jackson's just going past Ashy Boy. Oh yeah. And one of the AlphaTauris will. No, X1 has just invalidated. So. It should be Team Wentic should be the one who finishes the first lap, doesn't invalidate, does beautifully there. And what is the first lap of the day going to be? 109.0. I think that should get him safe through. I don't think he has to go out again. Jackson just set the 110. There you go. People setting laps. Dark FIFA, Enzo 111, not good. Who else on lap? Nick Pancras 111.7. VRT Benjamin has invalidated. Henk is now on the lap. And CRS ends only P6 for the Renault man. outqualified by his teammate currently. But that's just Q1, and I think they're safely through. Andre's gone P4. And Bolin's gone P1. So yeah, this should be interesting. So far, Bolin has gone fastest than both Mercedes drivers. Ashy Boy again on the lap. But iQuick is on an out lap, I'm sorry. Benjamin is also going for a lap. I think once again. And oh, Ashy Boy's hit the wall. Not good there by Ashy Boy. Has he got front wing damage? Will he continue the lap? Has a lot of wing damage. That's not great to see. I think Benjamin is also setting a lap. No, he's hit the wall. Everyone just seems to be struggling on the track limit so far. What do you think, Felix?
Well, I don't know what to say really. It's pretty chaotic, as I've seen multiple front wings flying at the Wall of Champions, of course. It's not a surprise really, and it should be expected that such events will happen during qualifying, because it's so crucial, especially in the rain, where track position is
They
so
need to find the
important,
limit, so that's what you think.
Yeah, and overtaking is pretty difficult, so...
Alright, so...
I have an echo.
iQuix has invalidated. So the people who have currently gone out... I'm sorry, you can continue.
Yeah, my mic has some echo. I don't know how to fix it.
Sounds fine on my headphones.
Yeah, but not on stream.
Alright. But everyone who's gone on the track currently has invalidated their laps. iQuix has started a new lap. He did the 1 in 11 invalidated. Let's just see what he can do. 19 on the first sector. I'm gonna enable the minima for this one. Let's see. He's roaring down the back straight with his Mercedes power, and as he goes right into that fast again, he takes a lot of curb on the exit as well. As he roars through, as he comes down into sector 3 and the Hafer now, 41.0. That's about as close of the time as the time of Team Wentic, but I don't think it's as fast as Bolin's. It's all gonna come down to the last sector, I think. He's enabled DRS. Oh, you've joined the party again. Nice. We're just going on board with a lap of iQuix at the moment. As he goes around. Oh, he's invalidated on the last corner. Oh no, that's not what you like to see. What lap would he put? He would put a 109.0.
He's not got much time left to do another lap.
He's got 10 minutes. Has he got another set of softs though? Wushel's on a lap. And so is Mike Jennings. Mike Jennings just goes around the last sector. Will he invalidate? No, he won't. But that's a big lockup. That's pretty slow, I think. It's gonna be a 111.9. The Williamses have lost a lot of time, I think, on the heavy braking zones. The last sector possibly. They're like 7/10 of the pace of the Haas. iQuix has invalidated his other lap as well, so it's all down to Wushel at the moment. The only man who settled the lap, alongside Alex Bomberg as well, so he's not the only man. Let's see what I think this should be a good time. It's a 109.6. which is a really good time, and but not only puts him P7, shows really the class of the field we have here in ARC. Alex Bomberg now on a lot of oversteer. You can continue.
Yeah, so although the performance is realistic, the competitiveness is like really high, which is quite a surprise, to be honest. I did not expect this at all when beginning this season. I think this is the most competitive grid out there with the realistic settings, of course.
I will have to agree to that. The field is just full of incredible drivers. So let's see Alex Bomberg coming through the Wall of Champions to end his lap. Will he invalidate? He wants a bit too deep, I think. Well, he's done a 106 currently. I think it will be a 111. Yes, it's a 111 flat. So that puts him, he splits the Haases, and that is not safe at all for him. iQuix going out of the pits again for his third attempt at a lap. Ashiboy invalidated first sector. X Felix 1 and TRT Calvin has he's also on his out lap. Benjamin is going out for a lap again. I wasn't expecting that. The Red Bull man probably goes to scout the track, maybe, I think, maybe on old socks, because his lap is actually really safe to go through into Q2. So I don't know why he would try a lap again. Maybe he wants that top spot, maybe he wants some to have a better feeling of the track. We should see.
I feel like it's pretty weird for him to do that. Of course, he's almost guaranteed to go through, but maybe he just wants to top the session here and get a Grand Chelem, maybe. Now that Legend is not racing today, it's of course very possible for him to do so, because he's got one of the better cars, especially in the rain, as X Felix 1.
Ashiboy is also starting a lap. X Felix was going in the wall. Will that interrupt Ashiboy's lap? Yes. No, he won't. Oh no, I thought he's in sector 3. I thought he was in sector 1. I missed the. There's yellow flags there, you can see in sector 2. Not good. Will that affect Ashiboy's lap? Who's like, I think he's on 2 lap old tires. No, he's on 1 lap old tires. iQuicks is on 2 lap. So iQuicks doesn't have another set of softs. He's gone on 2 old softs. 2 lap old ones. And he started the lap right now, but I'm not gonna go on board with him. I'm gonna stick with Ashiboy, who's about to finish his lap. Then you have X Felix 1, who's entered the pits again. Does he have time to go for another round? I think he does. But here comes Ashiboy. He's going through the wall. He doesn't lock up. That's a really good line through there. Really tidy. I think this should be a good lap by the McLaren driver. What will it be? Oh, that's not a good lap. That's a 1:10.4. I put him only P13.
iQuicks invalidated.
Oh no! Will iQuicks be out in Q1?
Ooh.
That would be terrible. I feel that the Mercedes boss isn't really happy with iQuick's performance from my knowledge, from my paddock knowledge, and I think that won't help. That definitely won't help. Benjamin's got P3. He's oh no, he was P3. He was P4. So Benjamin's got P3. He's overtook FPL Magic Alonso. P4. Let's see iQuicks, he doesn't invalidate this time. A slight lockup by the Mercedes driver, who puts all the power down. He's trying, I think it's a safe lap, not a good lap. It doesn't necessarily have to be top of the standings. It can be around P6, it can be P7. He just needs to do a lap to not invalidate, and that was close to invalidation there. He went on the red for a bit, but didn't invalidate. Opens the RS. Can hear the roar of the Mercedes engine as he powers down the back straight and now into this tight braking zone. Still keeps it on. What will his second sector time be? It will be a 41.1, not the best one, I think, but this is a really solid lap by TTV iQuicks.
Can you put the full track map on?
I will. Full track map. So Renault starting a lap right now. Let's see, iQuicks now.
Yeah, it seems to be. Oh shit! I just want.
So iQuicks now rolling down the main straight. It's slower than his teammate. As I was saying, he didn't go for the fastest lap. He went for a safe lap, and now he's safely through. No one, I think, will beat that time. But the Mercedes is down in P6 and P7. That's not where you want Mercedes to see. The Mercedes have the fastest car. Are the drivers letting them down? Is iQuicks sitting in danger now that the reserve driver Atix has gone faster than him?
Yeah, maybe Atix was. Maybe it was just the car's fault when he was at Alfa Romeo. Maybe he could have done better if he was in a better car.
The Alfa Romeo is a bit of a handful to drive, to be honest. This isn't the best. Oh, Honks hit the wall. Who else is on a lap? FPL Magic Alonso on a lap. He's gone slow. I think he knows he's safely through. He won't risk it. But I'm gonna go down to the guys on the back of the grade. King Enzo, Alex Bomberg, Mike Henning. They're all setting laps at the moment. So it should be interesting. Will Ashiboy be knocked out in Q1 in the McLaren? Darth FIFA also close to the drop zone, but he's got a good time. He's 5/10 up on the drop zone. I don't see him being knocked out. I think the only man who's in danger currently is Ashiboy, who's not in the drop zone, and King Enzo obviously, which we are on board with. He's gone faster than his personal best but by only a 1/10 of a second. But that's an improvement at least. So let's just stick with him. He's the only man currently who's sending a lap. Goes roaring down the main straight with the DRS over 320 kilometers per hour reached as he comes across the wall of champions. Let's see, he accelerates, opens DRS, uses the last bit of his DRS as he runs out, and it's up into P15. She was in P15, but it's not up into P. He's not. Somebody's retired. He's not really in the safe zone. Ashiboy now setting a lap. Darth FIFA as well setting a lap in the Ferrari. So I'm gonna go on board with Darth FIFA, since he's currently a man who's in danger and he's driving a slower car than Ashiboy on this circuit. The Ferrari, not a lot of power.
No, of course, Ferrari has the worst power in this season. Especially, it could be because of their drag reduction, which is very bad.
Darth FIFA's got 7/10 up on his personal best. Wow, I think that should be a good time. That could put him, if he's still 7/10 up, that could put him just behind the Mercedes. Ashiboy spun round, and Ashiboy spun round out of the hairpin. He's going backwards. He needs to put it in the right way, or he'll be disqualified. Let's see. Will X-Felix 1 is on the lap. Could this knocked as Darth FIFA goes P9? Could this? Ashiboy's been disqualified. I knew this was gonna happen as soon as he went backwards. Ashiboy has been disqualified from the session. What's X-Felix 1's time going to be? It's just about safe. Alex Bomberg's still in the pits. He's just going out now. He doesn't have a lot of time. Nick Pancras, now he's going out. Do they have enough time to get the car going? As TRT Calvin has gone into P14. That puts King Enzo in the drop zone, who can't improve. He's still in the pits and he just now entered them. So King Enzo is definitely out. Alex Bomberg, Mike Hennig and Nick Pancras are fighting to drop feeling.
And now iQuick's going for the lap.
iQuick's on the lap. This should be interesting. Oh, he's got the Red Bulls. He's got the Red Bull traffic. Oh, he just managed to avoid them. I think this could have put a bit of panic in. A slight save by iQuick's there, as he goes a bit faster than his personal best. Not purple. Bowling's time is just too good, I think. Let's check on iQuick's as both Red Bulls are out as well. Everyone's on but the Red Bulls aren't going for a fast lap. It's just iQuick's who's going for a fast lap. Oh, he almost hit the heart of Jackson, I think. Yes, it was Jackson. As I don't think this will be a fast time for iQuick's. I think he should stay where he's wasting a lot of tire sets. So let's go on board with Henk, who is now 2/10 down on his personal best. This should put him safely through. This could knock Jackson out if Alex Bomberg and Mike Hennig set good laps. Enzo's on an out lap. But Henk's invalidated. So will Alex Bomberg have enough time to make it through now? It's 9 seconds. He will. Nick Pancras left the session. You should get him an invite.
Yeah, I'm gonna invite.
Mike Hennig 1/10 down on his personal best, and he lost a lot of time in the last sector, remember, the Williams driver, because he locked up big time into the Wall of Champions. So let's see, can he improve on this time? Could he knock TRT Calvin into the drop zone? Let's see. Well, it will be a 1:10. It will be faster than Alex Bomberg and faster than his teammate, but that doesn't knock Calvin into the drop zone. So we're now gonna check in on Alex Bomberg, the only man who has a serious time, to set. He's 3/10 down his person. This is not enough. That's not enough by Alex Bomberg to knock out Calvin. He needs to find 5/10, which I don't think he will, to be honest. My respects to Alex, he's a really good driver, but I don't think you can find 5/10 on just one sector. Except if you have completely ruined the lap here, which he didn't. But
this
he was
much better.
I think it is, but it won't be. Will it be enough?
Oh,
It is! He found 5/10. I was completely wrong there, guys. And he's knocked Calvin into the drop zone. I was completely wrong there about Alex Pomber. That was a magical lap. FL Magic Alonso lets his teammate through as both Renaults will go on to finish. Hong goes through the line, finishes Q1. He just about made it. If Calvin found like one more thousandth of a second, he would have knocked him out. So everyone has set the laps except Mike Henning, who's just now entering the pits, and he's the one who we're waiting on to finish the session. So Q1 done. What are your thoughts there, Felix?
To be honest, I didn't expect anyone else than Bolin to top one of the sessions, maybe. I mean, he's been quick overall in the last few rounds. As notable as well is FPL Magic Alonso putting his car in 5th and his teammate in 15th.
Yeah, that was really impressive. As Q1 is over, I was about to read the classification. We're on board with Felix Swans currently. We're gonna go through the classification soon. So this is qualifying 1. You have Bolin in P1. Team has a 5-place grid penalty. Oh no. Bolin P1, Team P2 with a 5-place grid penalty. Kerem in P3 in the Racing Point. Benjamin in P4. FL Magic Alonso P5. Atix out qualifying iQuicks in the Mercedes, coming only for one race. Vushal in P8. Darfifa P9. Andre P10. Ferrari's just scraping the top 10. Felix Swan in the AlphaTauri P11, Sam D P12, Alex Bomberg P13, Hank Peter P14, and the guys who have been knocked out are the P15 has been knocked out. Jackson, Calvin, King Enzo, Mike Henning, Nick Pancras, and Ashy Boy have been knocked out. So since Ashy Boy got disqualified, P15 has been knocked out. So Jackson is out of the session.
No, Ashy Boy was already out. No, what was the thing? Ashy Boy was never in the top 15, so
I mean,
I
think the game must have
he crashed.
He got disqualified.
Jackson's AI crashed now.
I think it's because he got disqualified, and that meant we only had 19 drivers left. So that must have knocked one driver off. So let's see everyone's going out. The Ferraris are going out. Red Bull's going out. Many drivers. Darth FIFA, I think. Andre hasn't gone. Oh no, it's Andre who went out. It's Benjamin, I think, also went out. The Mercedes going out at the same time. This will be definitely interesting as FPL Magic Alonso. We're seeing him in the pit lane. Who's on an outlap? Andre is on an outlap. Team is on an outlap as well. So Q2, I believe here is where the real nerve of the drivers is. So they're pushed to the absolute limit, and we can see that either the time is dropping or they make a colossal mistake, and their times will go much higher. So this is where drivers are made. Teams got validated already. Oh no, so let me open up the spectator menu, open up the telemetry and the lap data. And so what are you expecting from Q2 there, Felix?
I expect everyone to drive on the softs basically, because it's gonna be
There's
a
rain.
wet race and a wet start. So yeah, not much more than that. Probably Bolin will top the session once again, although he is on medium.
Team almost backed off into Andre there, but he's starting the lap right now. Team Wendig, he's our benchmark so far, except that he makes a mistake. What time is he gonna do in Sector 1? He's also close in with Andre. They are the only two ones so far who have started their laps. Who's gonna be the next one? X Felix 1. So let's just check the Sector 1 times of Team in the top car and Andre in oh, Team's invalidated! Team's invalidated, so let's just check Andre now, who hasn't invalidated. What's his first sector going to be? At 19.1. What's X Felix 1's first sector going to be now? It's a 19.7. It's much slower than Andre's, who is a really good qualifier. Who else on the lap? Hunk is on the lap, but I'm gonna go on board with Andre right now. Will Team give Andre a slipstream through there? No, he won't. I thought he would for a second, but has invalidated, so he backs off. and 41.0. That's the times that Mercedes were doing in sector 1, and it's now by a Ferrari driver. Wow, let's just check it out. His last sector, will it be good? Oh, Sam D, get out of the way. Just got out, he just managed to get out of the way. So let's just stay with Andre. There's Red Bull going slowly through there as he goes through the World Champions. Does it pretty nicely. On board with him now in the Ferrari, using every bit of his ERS. That's a 109, 109.2. What a lap. Who is the next one to cross the line? I think it's FEL Magic Alonso. No, it's X Felix 1. Let's see, FEL Magic Alonso goes up in P2, X Felix 1. Really slow lap time. iQuicks invalidated it. It was a 108.8 by iQuicks. He invalidated at the end. That would have been an incredible lap. And I'm pretty sure he invalidated at the end because the track is completely red, which means he invalidated 2 laps. Benjamin on a lap, 19.1 per sector. That's close to the Ferrari's time. Who else is in the lap? Darth has gone P3. Who else is going close on the lap? Bolin in the mediums has gone he stopped the session. On the medium tire.
On mediums?
He's just 3/10 off of the pace he had on the softs with the mediums, and he's still top of the session, and he still did a better lap time than P4. So in Q1, where everyone was on the softs, he would have been P4 on the mediums. That was an incredible lap. Benjamin
got a major slipstream from Karam, and now he's finishing the lap. It seems to be pretty tidy.
108.6. Wow. All the drivers are dropping off their times. Incredible laps being set here. You can just see the driver skill in this league is just so high. Let's see now. iQuicks when it goes in the pits. So it's just gonna be down to Hank Picker right now. What's his lap? I think it's a bit slow. She's already doing 104. But has he got a lot of ERS? Yeah, it's not been a really fast time. That's 109.7. It's a medium. Carries invalidated. Teams invalidated. Attics on an out lap, so we should watch out for Alex Bomberg as well, who's already started a lap. Nick Pancras has joined, but he's out of the session, so that doesn't matter. So let's just watch for Alex Bomberg. Is he gonna do any? Can he pull that Alfa Romeo into the top 10? Because like the Alfa Tauris have been setting really slow lap times. 1/10. Oh, he's gonna beat on the grass. Not good by Alex Bomberg there, but he still keeps it going. What's his second sector going to be? Listen to the roar here as he goes down this fast section of the track. He accelerates again using maximum ERS hot lap mode as he goes into sector 2. That's a 41.7. Decent time for Alfa Romeo as he brakes hard for the hairpin, and now he's gonna put all the power down to accelerate maximum on the ERS. He might get to toe off the Red Bull. No, he's not. The Red Bull's going slowly. Tim Wending about to begin his lap. Karam also started the lap, but we're gonna focus on Alex Bomberg at the moment. Is he gonna do World Champions really well? He's done pretty average, I'd say. It's not the fastest of times. It's the slowest time currently. So Karam's on a lap in the racing point. What do you think? No, not yet. Actually, what do you think of the session so far now, Felix?
The favors seem to be in Benjamin's odds, definitely. But also in Bolin's. Bolin definitely got the odds with him.
Term got the purple sector too.
Oh, now we'll. Alright, he could be on for a good lap as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on board with him right now. Let's see, World of Champions coming up. Really fast through there.
Great.
That was really good. Could this possibly top off Benjamin's time? Karen's a really fast racer. 108.8. That's just 2/10 over. The racing points at the Red Bulls could actually be fighting for the win today. Could Mercedes be on iQuick's started the lap right now. Attics on a lap as well. What's 109? Attics has gone really slow on the Mercedes. All the drivers in the top in the top 15 have improved their times. Attics has gone slower. Is he in danger of not qualifying in the into Q2 in the Mercedes? What's iQuicks doing? He locked up. He's invalidated. Mercedes are having a nightmare.
This doesn't seem good for the Mercedes. If they don't get a podium this race, they will lose 10 million euros next season. That's not a small amount, of course.
That's definitely not a small amount. I mean, does Mercedes have a fundamental problem with the leadership? I mean, with Legend gone, who was running into first all the time, Legend, except for one race, is that leadership gone at the moment? Is Mercedes having a crisis without him on the track? Because Atix, he's a pretty average guy. iQuicks has been making too many mistakes as he's about to start a lap again. And does that mean that Mercedes are just not challenges without Legend? Is that really what Mercedes' face is going to be once and if he does leave the team at some point in the future as iQuicks hits a wall?
That's the wall for iQuicks.
Does he have damage? He
Yes.
does. Oh no. Terrible from iQuicks. He's slowing down. Oh, he's actually accelerated, but he's in 6th, 7th gear. He's slow. Oh, he's actually...
Team
Wendig's on lap. Let's just check him out. What's his sector 1 going to be? Doesn't invalidate, doesn't do what iQuicks did. Close to the wall, just rubbing it a bit. It's gonna be an 80.9. That's purple sector 1 by Team Wentic. And iQuicks and him are the only men left on the track. I don't think I'm gonna focus on iQuicks' time since he has a lot of damage. So let's just focus on Team Wentic. Goes through the fast game. Does it pretty well. Does he validate? No, that was really close to the edge there. He almost went into the black turf. 40 point, oh my god, he's done a 40.5. That's a really fast, that's 3/10 faster than Kerem's purple sector 2. Oh my god. My voice just completely got lost here. So let's see, will Team Wentic top of Benjamin's time? Because Benjamin got an incredible slipstream of Kerem, but will he be dethroned? Team on a charge at the moment, will this be a Red Bull 1 and 2? It will be a Red Bull 1 and 2, and it's Benjamin who, with that majestic... Alex Bomber is retired. Alex Bomber is retired. Where is he on the track? He's in the pit lane. Alex Bomber has retired on the pit lane.
Yeah.
He doesn't think he can improve. Vushal on an outlap, but he hasn't validated it. It's a Red Bull 1-2 currently. Mercedes down in 8th and 13th. Could we see a late charge from the championship by Red Bull in the races that Legend would miss?
And Bolin has invalidated his
Soft
run
lap.
now.
I
Yeah.
mean, he still goes through on the mediums. He's got a 5/10 gap to P7, let alone in P10. He's got like one whole second almost. So I don't think he needs to do another lap. Vushal on a lap currently. Let's just check on board with him with the beautiful Wii Racers 1 tribute helmet. Let's see, iQuicks going slow through there. Not gonna interrupt him. iQuicks is really chowing through those sets of tires. I mean, he's not gonna use dry tires in the wet race, so why not do it? Let's see.
He seemed to be, or Wushel seemed to be a little bit slow in turns 3 and 4, I believe that is.
He needs to make up
Lost a
time.
bit of time there.
We're just gonna check now in his sector to what it's gonna be. It's a 41.3. Not the worst, but certainly not the best. But I think this should get him at around P10 maybe. Maybe P9 if he's really good in the last sector. But I don't think he's gonna go slower than P11 because P11 is on a pretty terrible time against Felix 1. Really good racer. I think he should be on the higher teams. But he's doing a great job in the AlphaTauri, but not today. Let's see, 108, 109, it's a 109.7, that puts him in P8. That puts Darth FIFA in the danger zone, who's on an outlap at the moment. He's got the rev glitch.
iQuicks invalidated his in lap, and now
he's
oh,
going,
wait.
he hasn't
never
invalidated,
mind.
hasn't invalidated his second lap, so yeah. It's now or never for iQuicks. If he invalidates now, he's down in P14. He won't have time for another run, except if he like cuts half the track. But who knows if his ZRS will be full, if his tires will be okay. Atix has gone P5 in the Mercedes. Top 4, P3 to P3 to P5 separated by like 3/10, so P3 is in a race point. So we're just gonna check in on iQuicks at the moment. Will he be interrupted by? I mean, Darth FIFA is also on a lap. He's gone 2/10 down on sector 2. That's that pressure getting into me, I guess. iQuicks invalidated. iQuicks has invalidated his lap. Oh my goodness me! And that could mean that iQuicks could be out of Q2 in the Mercedes car. This is terrible to see. What's FIFA going to do with his lap? Goes to the World of Champions pretty fast. We have the red plate. Sorry about the sound. Let's see what's going. 260, 270. He's dropped out of ERS. It stays in P10. Could the Ferrari man be out of Q2 as well? X-Felix 1's gone slow. Both so it's all down to Sam D at the moment. If iQuicks can get another lap in. iQuicks has time for one more lap if he doesn't fuck up that, if he doesn't destroy that lap as well. It's a 19.2. No, that's the same lap as the Ferrari and the big lock up there. So this could be, he could be in danger of not making it on just pure pace alone. X-Felix 1 is going
to doing another lap. So.
No, he's 5 seconds slower. iQuicks has gone 40.8, so he's definitely going through if he doesn't invalidate it. He needs to stay on his line. So yeah, that's honestly, I think that's Darth FIFA out of the session. It's really sad for me to see because I'm the Ferrari team boss as well. But it's the way it goes, and I think iQuicks will have this done. Let's see. Doesn't invalidate, does it pretty well. He has the power of the Mercedes engine. Oh, that's gonna be a strong lap. It's gonna be 109.0, he's through. And that leaves Darth FIFA, the AlphaTauri, and Alex Bomberg out. He's in the pits, so they're all in the pits. Sam D and X-Felix are on lap. He did some slipstream off of Andre there. X-Felix 1. He managed to tow him for a second before he slowed down. So that's let's see his sector 2 time at the moment. It's minus 4 tenths. He's gonna drop he might drop Hank into the drop zone there. This could be interesting to see what's the other AlphaTauri doing. He's about to finish his lap at the moment. Slow. Oh, that's slow. That's pretty slow through there. But has he done a good job? He's got a P10. He's knocked Hank out. But could X-Felix 1 dethrone his teammate for the last Q3 spot? This could definitely be an interesting one to watch. No, he's not. He's dropped down our FIFA down to P13. But don't be fooled by Darth FIFA's P13. He's running a wet setup for this Grand Prix, so he won't be that fast on the dry. Also, Andre is running a wet setup,
and
but he's a
Max
P8.
Alonso is still on his lap, but he does
he does go through. I think he should pull in the pits, or actually he should just finish his lap, so we don't have to wait another 30 seconds before they pull him in. So iQuicks gets out of the way on his fast lap. Will Max Alonso actually pass the Mercedes time of iQuicks?
No.
Or no, he won't. He invalidated. He tried to be too precise. What's his lap going to be in the end? It would have been a 19.0. So yeah, he wouldn't pass the Mercedes time either way. So we're just waiting for Sam D to finish his lap at the moment. That's slow. Just pull. He says he should just finish to the end. Yeah, that's a good job. Good boy. So that's a Red Bull 1 and 2 finish. VRT Benjamin on top from Team Wentic in second. And third place you have Kerem.
Your mic.
Oh, Bolin's in third place.
So,
Bon just got it. So it's Benjamin from Team Wentic, Bowen, Kerem, iQuicks, Magic Alonso, Atix, Andre, Vushel, Sandy, and in the drop zone, Hank Peter, X-Felix 1, Darth FIFA, Alex Bomberg. So that has been Q2, and we're now to the final part of qualifying, the most nail-biting, the most tense part of it. It's Q3. 15 seconds until it begins.
So in the chat, I've been. I just saw a message from someone. I don't know who it is, but he said that Mercedes was on wet setups. Which is quite interesting.
This is really interesting. So they are sacrificing Paul for hopes of a better race. And if I can do 109s on a wet setup when he doesn't invalidate his times, then I mean, you could see them fight for the race win as well. I mean, a 109.2 is a really good time for Atix, and the 109.0 for iQuicks actually. I just checked. So yeah.
But I know for a fact Benjamin, his fastest time trial time is a 7.1, so
Wow.
he was about 1.5 seconds slower.
He could also be on wet setup, so I mean, I think most people are running wet setups, so I think the time should definitely be dropped down. But also he's in a Red Bull, he's not in a Mercedes. And Benjamin is a really fast driver, but the Red Bull's also slower than a Mercedes. I think he probably did this time on. So let's just check who else is doing a lap so far. We have iQuicks, we have Kerem, who's invalidated, Andre, Team Wentic, Sam D, all out laps. But I think everyone will go out. Let's see who is first in line so far. It's I think it's Kerem. Yeah, it's Kerem.
Kerem.
Or could it be Andre? No, it's not Andre. No, it's not Team Wentic. It's so, but the Red Bull is coming in dangerously fast for the Race Point driver. But now he pulls behind. We see on the full track map there's a bit of a bunch up there. There's also Mercedes close. The Ferrari's close. The Mercedes and the Red Bull really. Oh no, it's not Atix. It's iQuicks. So who's now leaving a gap, but the Ferrari is now catching up of Andre. But let's just focus in on Kerem. About to begin. She's invalidated! Oh no, he hasn't. It was already invalidated. I thought let's just see. Because he went wide. But he didn't invalidate. He lifted off properly. So let's just open the telemetry for a second. And focus on Kerem's lap time. Maybe Team Wentic's as well. But now, let's see Kerem. Oh, invalidated. So we'll focus on Team Wentic, who hasn't invalidated even if he went a bit too deep. What's his 18.9, that's slower than his Q2 time. What's Andre's time now? Andre 19.1, iQuicks 19.1 as well. Mercedes, slow on the first sector always. Benjamin, let's check him out. 19.14. The top runners are going pretty slow, and Andre's actually outpaced them in the first sector in the Ferrari. So Team Wentic 40.4. That's a really solid time, I'd say, from Team Wentic. And now that no one has slipstream, let's just check him out. Will Kerem give slipstream to anyone again? No, he won't. He's behind the Red Bull. Team Wentic about to end his lap. Let's see, world champions. Nicely done through there. Oh, lose a bit of rear end. It's so tight through this section. It's a 108.6. Same lap time as his Q2 time. iQuicks 112, 113 by iQuicks.
He's doing another one.
Oh, he is. So I'm just gonna go on board with. Oh, I feel Magic Alonso's invalidated. Benjamin's gone top. What's Vushel's time? Kerem, Bolin's the one who's next. Oh, Atix is the one who's next actually. So let's just check. Atix, BRS Open. It's gotta be a 109 again, isn't it? It's a 109.3. Slower than the Ferrari.
You know, it's not bad. I thought it could have been worse, actually.
It could have been way worse. From what we saw from Atix at the start of the season in the Alfa Romeo, I honestly thought he would be knocked out in Q2 when he was in a Mercedes. But he's done a pretty decent job. He's actually he's in the same pace as iQuicks, just 1/10 behind in Q2 and outpaced him in Q1. And currently he's ahead of him in Q3. So he's doing a really good job in the Mercedes actually. Even if I might downgrade it and said it was behind the Ferrari. Kerem about to finish, 108.7. So it's a racing point sandwich. iQuicks has gone faster, 4th place. So Bolin currently leading, but is Bolin on a dry setup? That's what I want to know right now. If he's on a, I wish I could check what setups the drivers are using. That way I could easily tell, but I can't. So Vushel on a lap, invalidated. So 7 minutes left. Do they have 3 sets of softs? If someone has kept 3 sets of softs into Q3, they could go on for another lap right now and just and do another lap in the end as well. So since everyone's in the pits, iQuicks is cutting through corner. You can talk.
So at the top, it's very close with P1 to P5 only separated by less than 2 tenths.
We said at the same time. Alright. And then you have a bit of a gap. Then it's Andre and Atix. It's like 4/10 gap, which could be closed by Atix, I think, not by Andre. But I think the top fight will be between the top 5. Bowling, Benjamin, Team, and the Ferrari going out again. Andre is going out, and as the race sport is coming in. So let's stay with Andre. He's the only man who's going to do it. Oh no, Benjamin is also going out, I think. Oh no, it's Team Wentic. Team Wentic's going out now.
I can't see it yet. Oh, both are going out.
Oh yeah, I was just checking from the pit lane names. You can see them for a second. So Andre on an out lap. But Benjamin, I think he's the one who should focus on. Can he take pole position from Bowling? But if he does, can Bowling improve as well? I think it's a bit smart what he's doing right now. He's avoiding a lot of traffic, because I think there's gonna be a lot of traffic around the 2-minute time, 1-minute time when they all go out for one more lap. So he's gonna have a clear run and just push flat out until the end. But everyone's going on out laps now actually, so no, it's not gonna be a clear run maybe. But on the track map, he's currently behind the Ferrari. Could the Mercedes, who's on an outlap right now, coming out of the pits, who's at, I think it's Atix, no, it's iQuicks. Could iQuicks actually get involved in that? But I think he's too far away. Andre about to begin his lap. Let's just check what's he gonna do. As he's about to take turn 1, then turn 2. Hard braking into turn 1, clips the curb really nicely. Turn 2 as well. Gets a bit off on the exit. Does it keeps it on as he's about to start. He's about to start into the chicane. Does it not invalidating? That was close there, but he still keeps it. Will that be an improvement over his first sector? It is by 9 thousandths. So what's
Benjamin invalidated?
Benjamin invalidated, but he went faster, but he invalidated. So I think you should enter the pits right now. Team Wentic, slow lap time, I think. It was like a 19.3 for Mada, so that's not good. Or it could be an 18.3 and I'm just wrong. Oh, he's validated anyway, so yeah.
Team.
Andre, 10 tenths of a second improve. A tenth of a second actually improve. So let's just check his lap. Will he do well in the World Champions? He can improve definitely from. Oh, he's validated. What's his lap going to be in the end though? That would be, I'm curious to see. 108.8 it would be, so that would put him where he is actually right now, but just 1/10 of Kerem, if he didn't validate. Atix 2 tenths slower on 2 tenths down on his first sector and 1/10 on the second sector, but there's still time to be found. There's a Red Bull I think ahead of him. iQuicks is also on a lap right now, so the only man currently on the track are a McLaren. FPL Magic Alonso just started a lap as well.
2 tenths faster.
Alright, but I'm sticking with Atix for this lap. Oh, he hit the wall, but he hasn't invalidated. But he didn't use DRS for a long amount of time. Yeah, he's gone slower. Has iQuicks invalidated? No, he hasn't. He's gone 2 tenths down. Could he take pole position here, TTV iQuicks, and prove us wrong, prove the dampers wrong? And then hit us with a to whom it may concern. He's gone pole! iQuicks gone pole, 108.4. Could Bowling spawn, could Benjamin spawn, could Team Wentic spawn. This is what iQuicks has said. Take notes Bowling, take notes Benjamin, and take notes Team Wentic. Because iQuicks has just dropped a bomb.
And the next one to set the lap time is FPL Magic Alonso now.
We're just gonna go on board with him. Straight. Let's see, World Champions. That's pretty bad, I think.
Messy.
He really messed up the angle. But that's actually a good lap. It's a 108 point. He's gone faster than Andre. Outdrops Andre in P7. Atix invalidated. Sam D and Kerem. Is Sam D's about to start? No, he's not about to start. Oh, someone's gone in the wall. FPL Magic Alonso's gone in the wall. He's retired.
Oh no.
And that's engine's still running.
I think it's still P6 though.
It's definitely.
It's different than if you.
Yeah, if you crash in Q1 and not in Q3. So let's see, Bowling on a lap. This is the most interesting bit of the session, I believe. As Team Wentic hasn't gone out yet, but let's just check on Bowling. Counts around turn 1 and turn 2 pretty fast. Camera through turn 3 and 4 right now. Let's see how he's gonna take them. Pretty cautiously, I'd say. Then accelerates a lot on the exit. It's a slow sector 1. but it's faster than it's a slow sector 1, but it's faster than the one he said previously. So he must find a lot of improvement through sector 2 and 3 if he wants to beat the iQuicks. But he's a really talented driver. I think he can do it. You can go front wing camera, takes the corners pretty nicely as we saw there. He's really pushing you, but he's also keeping it sophisticated. Oh, he's on purple. He's on 1/10 down. But it's not enough to dethrone iQuicks at the moment. To put him still in P2, 3,000 of a second behind iQuicks. So coming around the back straight Bolin. Will he find the time when the world champions needed? Let's see. He's taking pretty fast, doesn't invalidate. Oh, he's dropped the wall at the entrance. Will that cost him time? I think it will. It's a 108.5. Yeah. It did cost him time. So Bolin does go pole. It's all down to Benjamin, who has invalidated. Benjamin has invalidated. Team Wentic now is the man who can stop him. He
can still do a lap, I think.
He can, but will the tires be alright? Team Wentic on a loud lap. Andre on a lap will go on board with him at the moment until Benjamin starts a lap. As you see, as Team Wentic is about to go down the back straight, so is Benjamin. The two Red Bulls really putting the pace, but can they have the consistency that has been lacking from them? I mean, in Baku they were fighting for the win at some point, but then you had collisions and contacts with both of them. But currently iQuicks is on pole. Let's see, Team Wentic started his lap. We're gonna go on board with him. Takes turn 1 and 2 pretty nicely. I'm just gonna stay silent until he hits sector 1. That's not the best sector 1. He's gone slower than his fastest lap time, but he has been lacking in sector 3 a bit. He has been setting good sector 2 times, but can he improve on sector 3? That's the main difference. Benjamin now, he's not ahead of Team Wentic yet, so we're not gonna compare them. iQuicks pulls out of the way. Let's see, Team Wentic now. He's gone slower. Let's see Benjamin, can he do it? He's gone slower in sector 1, Benjamin as well. Is the track losing grip now? He's gone faster. 3/10 up on sector 2. Oh my goodness. This could be Benjamin pole position. Red Bull pole position. Atix is in P9.
Sam D has qualified Atix.
Oh yeah, I just saw Atix drop into P9, but we're gonna stick on board with Benjamin at the moment. I don't think Bolin can do something. I don't think iQuicks can do something. It's all down to him as he clipped the wall. Oh no, that could cost him a lot. Will it cost him time? Will it? No, it's pole position. Benjamin Bulwark, pole position. 5/10 up on his personal best. What an uptime, 108.1. Incredible job, incredible. iQuicks is just finishing the lap. Bolin's entered the pit. It's definitely a pole position now for VRT Benjamin, and with an incredible lap as well.
Wow.
What a session. Whew. I need to catch my breath after this one. So we're gonna do the rundown down until Bolin gets, I was about to do the rundown until the game stopped, but this is your pole sitter, VRT Benjamin. You are going on board with him right now, not waving to the crowd or anything, just focused. So it's VRT Benjamin, 3/10 up on TTV iQuicks in the Mercedes. You have Team Wentic in P3, the Red Bulls complete 1 and 3. Bolin and Kerem in the Racing Point P4 and 5. Andre puts the Ferrari in P6 and just 4,000 of a second behind Kerem, which is a really good time for a Ferrari. FPL Magic Alonso then in P7, Sam D P8, Atix P9, the Mercedes 1 second off the pace, but still 1 second off the pace of his teammate actually. I was about to say he was 1 second off the pace of Benjamin, but he's also 1 second of his teammate. And Vucel on P10 hasn't set a lap time. I think he didn't have another set of soft tires, because he invalidated way too many times. So this has been it for qualifying. Let's now focus on the main event, the race. Who do you think is gonna win this one, Felix? Predictions, I wanna hear.
So, I think Ben is very good in the rain, and Team Wentic, his teammate, has a 5-place grip penalty.
I forgot about that. He's gonna start P7. He's gonna start P7. So that's gonna promote FPL Magic Alonso and Andre to P5 and P6. And obviously
he'll start P8, I think, because he qualified P3.
I thought he qualified P2. Yeah, he qualified P3. I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry to the viewers. He qualified P3. We have 18 viewers. I have to apologize. Atix is the only one who has done the setup. Atix is the only one. Team Wentic as well. Many people rating up now. 5 seconds until the formation lap. As we are about to begin, session starts. Waiting for players. Let's hope no one lags out, like it happened in Vietnam. So yeah, we are beginning. iQuick's pretty slow on the launch on the formation lap. He has got a bit with trouble with Kerem. Verity Benjamin lead the way now from iQuick's, from Bolin and iQuick's. iQuick's going down the inside. Don't touch there, you'll be invalidated from the formation lap. Racing Point scoring information. Andre in P5 in the Ferrari. FL Magic Alonso P6. Sam P7. AlphaTauri ahead of Red Bull. Atix P9.
Oh, both houses have touched each other.
Both cars have hit each other.
And that's a Red Bull off at turn 4.
Is that Ben or no, that's Team Wentic, I think.
No,
it's Team Wentic.
yeah, Team Wentic. No, it's Ben.
Oh, is it?
Right?
I think it's Ben as
Yeah,
well.
it was Ben.
Yeah, it's Ben. He was disqualified. So that's gonna give the race leader super cold tires in the wet weather. Oh my! We're about to see one of the most legendary starts in ARC history. iQuick's now leading the pack, warming up his tires. Gonna enable the track map. We're gonna enable the telemetry and lap data. So, I think in this race we could definitely see maybe a Racing Point win, because Ben's gonna have super cold times of the launch. If Bolin can capitalize on that, or if Kerem can capitalize on that, we know that if we get really good start to Racing Points, and they could get up into P1, like Vettel did in Canada 2016 in real life, then I think they would stay there until the conversion point, which is gonna be a challenge for the teams and drivers.
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult to predict when to go to the wets. There's no real good indication for it, so it'll be interesting.
I think Jeff should give you a message, but don't trust Jeff. He's honestly he's the most unreliable engineer in F1 games history.
Yeah, true.
I mean, let's just see. iQuick's about to line up. Benjamin already lined up. The Haas is there. The Racing Points are there. The Ferrari is there. The Renault is there. Everyone is there. Everyone's ready to begin. ARC round 9 at Canada. The best realistic league you can ever find.
There we go. The final car coming through the last corner now. Who's that?
It's Hank, I think.
Oh,
Yeah, it's Hank. Lining up in P11. So this is it. This is the main event as we're about to count down to 5 red lights. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 red lights. Still stationary. Lights have been on for a very long time.
For a very long time. There
Lights
we go.
out, away we go. And iQuick has stalled on the start. Really bad, and Benjamin spun it on the start, and there goes Kerem up into P1 into turn 1. There's contact, I think, between somebody has ghosted through Bolin. Bolin, I think, might have lagged out because his AI, he's ghosted. So Bolin got a terrible start. iQuick has a terrible start. As I said, a Racing Point leads the Grand Prix. It's Kerem this time, and I think there's Carnage at the back. We're just gonna go on board. There's a Racing Point side by side with Mercedes. There's leaves there, not debris. And I think Ashy Boy has hit the back of Nick Pancras. Atix and Vushel fighting. They come close to touching. Then Darth FIFA is on the back, close to Mercedes. FL Magic Alonso is close to Sam D and Benjamin. He's down she's going around the outside of Benjamin. Can he do it? They make contact. I think they did it. I don't think. And you have Sam D at the background. Team Wentic as well, and iQuick is being put under pressure by the Ferrari of Andre. And there's sector 1, sector 3 yellow flags. It's the McLarens. The McLarens, Ashy Boy and Vushel. It's Vushel who's in the wall. Will that be a safety car? But I don't think it will be.
I hope not. I hope not.
No, it's not a safety car. What a start we had here. Here's a position change. Kerem's gained 3 positions. FPL Magic Alonso gained 3 positions. Team Wentic gained 4 positions. Darth FIFA has gained 2 positions. Alex Bomberg in the Alfa Romeo is in the points. as Andre puts the pressure on Nyquix. Ballins dropped down the order up in P14, but he's finally rejoined the session, so he will be looking to make moves on Jackson and King Enzo as there's fighting with Team Wendick and FPL Magic Alonso. They're going side by side. Can they do it? Can Team Wendick do it? He does. Up into P3 he's now free to chase after his teammate Benjamin Bulwark. As there's a bit of a slowdown by Team Wendick. Oh, he's almost lost it. He's almost a little bit lopsided. Is intermediate into.
Nyquix nearly spins round and Samdi takes the position almost.
Samdi takes the position. Will that allow Atix, his teammate? Samdi's hit the wall. Samdi's hit the wall ahead, and that allows Atix to go through. Will Andre go through as well? He's lost 3 positions off the start. The Ferrari driver, not really good on race pace. Bowling's gained 1 position on King Enzo, but I'm gonna stick. But let's see what are the battles on track. It's obviously. And there's a battle between Mark Hennig and Nick Pancras, the 2 Williamses. My Ashy Boy's got a penalty for going too close. Let's stick with the battles at the front. Sam D now closing in on Atix, but he's gone pretty slow through there. Andre is too far away to challenge. Team Wendick also too far away, but the battle at the front is heating up. Kerem leads from Benjamin, and they are within 1 second. If DRS was enabled, this could have been a really good battle, but it's not. So it's all down to driver skill at the moment. As Benjamin sets a fastest lap, much faster than Kerem on these conditions. Benjamin is a driving god in the wet. Number 14 on that Red Bull. Team Wendick is losing time on his teammate. As Nyquix getting really close with FPL Magic Alonso. Can he pass? I don't think he can. No, he can't. Sir Felix, it's been 3 laps. It's been a really eventful 3 laps. What do you think? I'll give you the.
It's been chaotic. I don't know where to look. Everything is happening here and there. Crashes, spins, everything, damage.
Kerem's gone a bit slow. Kerem's gone a bit slow, and that could be Benjamin's chance. He's gone much closer. He's 3/10 up on Kerem's time. So let's see, will he? I think he got a warning, and that's Kerem going really slow. This could be Benjamin. They're going side by side. This could be a chance. Benjamin's gone up into the lead. Who's gonna break later? Is it gonna be Benjamin? It's gonna be Kerem. I think it's gonna be Benjamin, but I think he broke too late. He definitely broke too late there, Benjamin. And Kerem retakes the position. Benjamin's gonna do it. He's gonna keep it on the outside. He's gonna get the direction. Oh my goodness! What a race so far. Benjamin's taking the lead, and this could be Team Wendick who uses overtake. But Kerem's gonna stay in the slipstream. Let's see, will he get the move now done on Benjamin? He's gonna go down. No, he's not. He thinks he's gonna pressurize Benjamin into a mistake, but he's not. He scraped the wall a bit. As Nyquix now closing on the back on FPL Magic Alonso. He doesn't have much ERS left. Magic Alonso has 60% of ERS left. Nyquix has got 20. Mercedes struggling in these conditions. Samdi still within a second of Atix, and Andre is also pretty close. But now let's just stick on the battle for P2 at the moment, or P1 even, if Benjamin goes slow. Let's see, Kerem gets a pretty bad exit. This could be Team Wendick. This could be a Red Bull 1 and 2 here we could be seeing. Oh, it's gonna be so. Oh, Team Wendick locks up. Team Wendick locks up, and Kerem's got a bit of a loose back end.
Yeah, that Racing Point might not be the most stable car there is out there. Of course, the Red Bull is known for its good downforce and good chassis. It's gonna be quick in the rain.
It's definitely all Team Wendick's gone.
Oh no!
Nyquix and Alonso, FPL Magic Alonso, they've made contact. I've just noticed that. I saw Nyquix at a penalty. Does he have damage on the wing? I think he doesn't have that. He's miraculously escaped without damage. FPL Magic Alonso also doesn't have damage, but now they're on the back of Atix, 4-4. But now Team Wendick on the back of Kerem as well. It's so close, I don't know which battle to focus. I'm gonna focus on both of them. Magic Alonso is too far behind, and he's got a lot of VRS, so has Atix though. Oh, Kerem's gonna be loose. This could lead Team Wendick now. No, Kerem's got the straight line speed. Benjamin putting the hammer down, setting the pace. And the top 3 have already escaped 5 seconds off P4, which is a Mercedes as well. Wow, they're showing incredible pace in the wet. They're truly remarkable drivers, especially Benjamin.
Samdi is still driving with his damage.
And now Andre is pretty close. Andre is pretty close. Samdi's got a 3-second penalty. Nyquix has gone a bit of a loose back end through there, and he's lost time to
down inside there with Andre.
Oh, he's got it. Bowling's got it. Bowling could fight back. Bowling could still get the lead. Sector 1 yellow flag. Who is it? It's Vushel. Vushel has got the yellow flag dropped. as team just can't seem to get out of the back end of Kerem. iQuix also on the back of FPL Magic Alonso is a master at saving DRS. iQuix already has fuel troubles. You can see there's the fuel icon indicating there. iQuix has been pushing way too hard in the wet track, and now he's got troubles with his fuel. As this could be Bolin's. Bolin's also got the fuel saving icon. So they've pushed way too hard, and they might need to do some fuel saving around the end of the race.
The field is pretty spread out at the moment, and then Sam D goes into the pits. So
Sam D finally gets out of the damage. Ferraris are pretty slow in this race. I mean, Darth FIFA, Thomas Bain is a really good driver, and he's still stuck behind in Alfa Romeo. The Ferraris are not doing themselves any favors here. The Alfa Romeos are having a really good race. Alex Bomberg in P10 from P14. Just gonna check in on penalties at the moment. Detail, obviously, I think. There's a few. There's Ashy Boy with 3 seconds, Sam D 3 seconds, Enzo 3 seconds, and FPL Magic Alonso. Oh, iQuix 3 seconds. And we're on board with iQuix at the moment, who's gone pretty loose, and this could be Bolin's chance. He's got a lot more ERS than iQuix, who is using it all to try to catch up to FPL Magic Alonso, but he's not catching up to FPL Magic Alonso. FPL Magic Alonso just drives that Renault incredibly well in the rain, and he's doing the job he needs to do to get his team the maximum points they can score. Bolin's locked up big time, double lock up, but still keeps it on the road. Atix has been backing that pack up for ages, as team not close enough to Kerem. I think they stay like this, team and Kerem, because team doesn't have enough ERS, Kerem doesn't have enough ERS. It's gonna be like this for I think until the pit stop phase, as Bolin gets really close to this battle just hasn't been off. Darth FIFA is getting close to Alex Bomberg as well. But I don't think you can get past in these conditions. And you don't easily get past here.
No, it's very difficult.
iQuix still trying to move on. I feel much. Oh, he's gonna be loose there. His backhand. That's the only battle so far. I mean, there's still a few battles with Jackson and Nick Pancras, but that's in P14. This is the main event so far. And obviously there's Team and Kerem. Has Team got enough ERS? No, Kerem has more, but Kerem both got a loose backhand. Benjamin has been perfecting these conditions at the moment. Oh, Team's gonna be.
He's very good in rain, so I figured this would happen.
iQuix now still on the back. Will Atix try to back up FPL? Will Atix take one for the team and try to back up FPL Magic Alonso into the clutches of iQuix, who double locks up again, Bolin double locks up again? It's all kicking off there as we're gonna go on board with Atix. Let's see that these 4 cars together. I think iQuix should get the move done now. He's really close. He's doing the overtake, but he's got 4%. He doesn't have enough. And this could Bolin. He's got 0 now. Oh no, iQuix is stuck there. iQuix is completely stuck. He can't get past the FPL Magic Alonso because he just has managed his ERS perfectly and the tires perfectly. And Bolin's going for the move now on iQuix. Oh no, they're going sideways. No, he backed out. They've made contact, Alonso and iQuix, and now Bolin's catching up now. Is he gonna iQuix struggling as Bolin's gonna try? No, he's not. And Atix saw the 3-second time penalty. Will Bolin now get it? iQuix defends the inside. That's not the wise thing to do. That's not a good thing to do by iQuix, I think, because the inside line is just full. He's running no traction control, so he could spin it on the wet line. And yeah, let's see, Bolin has just got the traction. He's gonna try around the outside again. Will he try the inside? He stays behind. I thought he had the move done there. Everyone's just sticking close to each other's team. Kerem's pulling a gap on team. And FPL Magic Alonso still can't get off. Both Mercedes with penalties as well. TRT Calvin has got a 3-second penalty. As Alex Bomber increases the gap on Darth FIFA. How's he doing this in an Alfa Romeo? I think this should be Benjamin, another fastest lap. Is that now Bolin's or iQuix's chance? Bolin's got a much better run. Here he goes. Bolin on iQuix. They're going side by side. Wheel to wheel racing there. Will Bolin have the edge on the inside line? I think he will. He's just got the position. Bolin has overtaken iQuix. Racing Point, I give Mercedes a bit of slap here, telling them who's the boss around this track. And I think Bowlin, who's gone from P15 now up into P6, is a real threat for a podium even this race. If he get dispatched Attics, or if there's a safety car, Andrew there running in the background minding his own business, getting the gap on next Felix run. As I catch another 3-second time penalty. I hope this isn't a race like Monaco, where in Monaco he racked up like 15 seconds and he tried a reckless move. So, and lock up there from iQuicks. As Ball now on the back of F1 Magic Alonso uses some overtake, so does Alonso. The Renault and the Racing Point pretty evenly match this race. I mean, oh, he's gone down. Oh my goodness, this could be an incredible move by Bolin. And has he got it? Oh, the side by side, he's got the wheel spin, but he's got it. He's definitely got it. They're both using overtake, but Alonso yields. Now it's just Attics he needs to get past to get himself chasing after the top 3. Can he do it? Can he overtake the top 3? Maybe. Not Benjamin, but I think he can definitely pull off a move maybe on Kerem or Tim Weltic. The pace he has at the moment, on these conditions, he's gone up 10 places from when, if he just didn't AI off the start, he would have been in contention for the win, I'd say. Let's see, who else is close? I think King Enzo is lining up DRT Calvin. 170. Why don't you read some of the comments here? I'll listen.
TRT Zelding, that's a AlphaTauri reserve driver, says Mercedes really
Bolin's
needs to
got
up their drivers lineup.
Bolin's got
There
passed.
are not enough.
You can talk now. I just.
Oh, what?
Bolin's got passed. By Bolin's got past Attics. So you can continue now because there's no battling at the moment. I think Bolin will just go on his way. What was TRT Zeldane saying?
TRT Zeldane. He said Mercedes really needs to up the driver lineup because there are enough good driver choices and they still choose people like Attics and iQuicks. And I must agree.
Speaking about iQuicks, he's overtaken again by F1 Magic Alonso as they go side by side. Oh, he's just got the move done, locking up a bit, pushing Alonso off. But yeah, I also agree, Mercedes to be stuck in 5th and 6th and 10 seconds behind the race leader, 15 seconds, 12 seconds even, sorry, not 15. That's humiliating for a team like Mercedes. They need Legend back on as fast as they can. And iQuicks and Attics is currently beating iQuicks, the main driver. He's been in the reserve for one race only. And in that, he's been called up as a reserve for one race actually. He's not even in the team for more than one race weekend. Like, he's been called up that exact race weekend and he currently is beating their main driver. But we now shall see probably a straight fight of them.
As Bolin is taken out about, look at the time he's gained on Tim Wentic already.
He's gained like 1 second, but he's losing time now.
Yeah.
But he's lost 1/10.
Yeah, he had a bad exit.
I just lost the gaps. My gaps completely lagged out.
Oh yeah, same.
Thank you, Codemasters. So we're just gonna focus now on iQuicks. Incredible game, really polished. iQuicks has lost his ERS. iQuicks has lost his ERS, but he's still lining up on Attics. The two Mercedes fighting Attics with another 3 seconds, so they're now fighting for real positions because they both have 6-second time penalties. Bolin's caught up another chunk on Tim Wentic. iQuicks locking up. This is not good. As Andre is now catching up F1 Magic Alonso. As the gaps are slowly beginning to turn back on, let's just check the rear if there's any battles. There's King Enzo, Jackson, and Calvin currently fighting. Nick Pancras a bit further behind, just passed by Henk. We just caught that on camera. Really nice pass there. Oh, Pancras has almost done it. No, he hasn't. And now Sam D's on the back of them. Well, Nick Pancras really lagging out in this, really lagging a lot in this race. Vushal McLaren's terrible race by both McLarens, and Mike Henning has already been lapped. So the back markers are really something to pay attention to. Let's now focus on Attics versus iQuicks. This is a Mercedes battle. This is a battle for probably who is going to get the second seat in the second season. I mean, Mercedes can definitely do better, I'd say. But right now, I think these are the best options so far, because there aren't many free agents that are left that are good so far. I mean, we at Ferrari snapped up a really good free agent, FIFA, but I don't think there's many more left.
Yeah, I agree. You have a pretty nice academy now.
Yeah, but here comes iQuicks. Here comes iQuicks on Atix. He's gonna try down the inside. They're gonna go side by side. They make contact. Both Mercedes are into inter-team war. Are they gonna touch? Is iQuicks going to get the run on Atix? I think he is. They're going side by side. We're gonna go on board with Atix at the moment. Is there gonna be contact? Atix yields. Atix lets his teammate through, and iQuicks is already beginning to open up that gap. And iQuicks, iQuicks, not Atix. Atix a bit on the grass there. So is now Alex going to start to lose time on Andre, as Bowen's caught up 3 seconds in 3 laps on Team Wentic. So right now
Magic Alonso pitted.
Magic Alonso has pitted, and he's come out behind in a battle between King Enzo and Calvin, and he's gone really slow there. He's gone really slow, Calvin. And that slowed down Alonso as well. Is Jackson sniffing a move there on his form on two guys who have left Ferrari are now battling each other in a hard.
Tim is in the pits.
Tim is in the pits. Let's just check his pit stop. He's gonna be. Is anyone else going in the pits? I don't think anyone is. The sector 3 yellow flags. I think it's a Williams. I think it's Mike Henning or Nick Pancras.
Bowling goes fastest again.
He's doing. Oh, Tim Wentic's got damage. Tim Wentic had damage, and he's fixed his wing as well. That's gonna cost him a lot of time. Where is he gonna come out? He's gonna come out behind the field. Magical. He's not. Tim Wentic currently been overtaken by Alex Bomberg and Darth FIFA. Where is he gonna come out? I think ahead of the Ferrari, but not ahead of the. Yeah, he's ahead of the Ferrari. Just in the middle of the sandwich. This doesn't help Darth FIFA's charge. First race at Ferrari, and he's been outraced by the Rizzo. It's the same thing happening with Mercedes, but I have faith in him. As Alex Bomberg lets Tim through.
Alex.
He doesn't want to be involved with him. It's not his race, to be honest. iQuicks another time penalty. iQuicks has already got 9 seconds, and we're not even midway through the race. This is terrible to see. iQuicks is a really fast driver, but he's just too inconsistent. He's getting too many penalties. He's fighting fights he shouldn't be in. He shouldn't be in the midfield. He should be in the top, where when Legend can't, he should be at the top, and he's not at the top. He's not fighting for this. I think Mercedes could do with a new. If he can prove me wrong, he can definitely prove me wrong there. I think iQuicks, but I think they need a fresh driver. I think drivers like Anthony is a free agent. I mean, we also have X-Felix running in P7 in the AlphaTauri. They're really good drivers. You have free agents like Jackson, who has proved himself with Ferrari. You have incredible drivers who can still even Bolin or Carem, and then having like a Hamilton-Rosberg relationship. But let's talk about the man in the first. Benjamin Bolwerk, P1, 7 seconds of Carem, 9 seconds of Bolin. He has been dominant. He hasn't made a single flaw this race, apart from crashing out on the formation lap. And that wasn't even in the race. He has been faultless. Atix, another 3-second time penalty. Mercedes racking up a lot of penalties, and now Andre is closing in on Atix. Mike Henning is in P12. I don't think he's in fight anymore. As Nick Pancras and Honka are in the pits. Nick's gonna come out there, and they're gonna come out in clean air, I think. Nick is just behind the field Magic Alonso. The Williams was in the pits, and he's now just behind a Renault driver. That could be a really good performance by, and that just shows how much Alonso is struggling to overtake Calvin. As you also have
he's got 100% ERS. He isn't.
He should use it.
With using it. Yeah.
I think he should use it, because like he's behind the back Martin. So this is actually like he's spotted almost. Oh, this is terrible. This is like Alonso in real life. I feel like that's ironic. That's like Alonso in real life. He's stuck behind Petrov. As King Enzo, Darth FIFA, they pit. Darth FIFA uninterrupted. Alex Bomberg stays out. Andre 1 second of Atix in the Ferrari. Andre's been treating his mediums quite gentle. There's blue flags ahead. I don't know for who they are. I think they're for like either Ashy Boy or Mike Henning because they're 24 seconds off. But Bolin caught up to Kerem. Bolin is right now reeling his teammate. He's got his stage. He's got a lot of wheel spin in 5th gear. I wasn't expecting that, but in my opinion he was. Let's see, can he pass his teammate MNT Kerem, Mentalism Kerem?
Samdi is near Jackson.
Kerem pulls in the pit.
At the moment.
So Samdi, can he get past? He has done the pit stop already, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check. Detail, we're gonna do stops. Yeah, he has done a pit stop. But he did it on the opening lap because he had to fix his damage. Felix 1 is the one who doesn't have damage. And then you have when Alex Bomberg picked this lap as team went as Andre pits, Atix pits, iBooks pits. It's a double stack for Mercedes. And Andre has come out ahead. Mercedes both pitting at the same time, and that's really destroyed Atix's race. Actually, so now Benjamin steals the race from Bolin. This if I want to see if Bolin can catch up the gap to Benjamin. He's had really good pace. I think he will be satisfied with a P2. They're still outscoring. They're not outscoring Red Bull, but they're outscoring Mercedes for 6 and 8. As Alex Bomberg has got past our FIFA in the pitch, who's lost it. Oh, he's kept it. He's just about kept it there, our FIFA, out of the wall. It's just 2 seconds and he's locked up once again. Has our FIFA got damage? Because like he's locked up quite massively. He's almost lost the back end. He doesn't have damage, he's fine. So what battles are this? As X-Felix 1.
And so is Bolin.
X-Felix 1 is overtaken by iQuicks. Let's see, will Benjamin have a good, he did have a good stop. Bolin, let's see, will he come out behind Kerem? Has the overcut worked for Bolin? Kerem is just going past through right now. Can you see Bolin coming out of the pit tenders? No, you can't. I think Kerem got, but he is ahead of Team Wending at least, who had to change his wing. Kerem is just about ahead of Bolin. The 2 racing points are gonna come out so close to each other. There's obviously gonna be a battle. We're gonna go on board with Bolin's POV. Kerem's gonna be wobbly. Bolin's got a better exit. He's now the gap down to 2/10. This is the closest fight as Samdi gets past X-Felix 1. But Samdi, I think if he can stay out until the conversion point, then he's fine. As X-Felix 1 has got ahead of Dark FIFA as well, as Alex Bomber as well. There goes Bolin, there he goes just side by side, and Bolin's got the position done. And Honk has another 3-second time penalty. Bolin has got the position on Kerem, he's up in net P2 at the moment. And now Team Wentig close to Kerem once again. Team Wentig has been stuck behind Kerem for ages. Can he finally get past that racing point? Andrew is also
maybe now he can with his wing being replaced.
Yeah,
this could be the time.
But he's got a really low ERS, he's 3%. Kerem's got 32%. He's coming back at Bolin, I think. Can he come back at him? He have to break early, because I don't think he can do the wall. He's gone completely wrong into that corner. Has he hit the wall? Has he got damage? I don't think he has. No, he hasn't have damage.
I don't see anything.
So Team Wentic now close to Kerem after that bad exit by Kerem. I think this is the only. There's also a battle between the Alfa Romeo of Alex Bomberg and X-Felix 1.
Benjamin makes quite
Benjamin made the small error, and that's allowed Bolin to catch up a bit. But he's got purple sector 1 by Bolin.
He's caught up about 6/10 probably. I don't know.
He's really pulling a lot. He's caught up 7/10 because he was 8.1 behind. Sector 3 yellow flag.
Oh, that's a Williams in the wall, I think.
That's Nick Pancras. No, that's Mike Henning. That's Mike Henning. He's in the wall. He's been lapped, I think, by his teammate as well. That's terrible to see. iQuicks are now a 3-second time penalty. As time when he gets past Kerem, they're going side by side. Can he do it? Kerem gets the traction. Let's see. They're both gonna use overtake as they go to our camera right now. Team slots in behind. Can you pull the wall? Can you move the move on the wall of time? It's not the wall. Kerem doesn't use DRS, nor does Team. We're gonna go on board with Team's POV at the moment. Ashy Boy's retired. He's safety car. Safety car. Oh my goodness, and that's gonna close up the back with each other. And most importantly, it's gonna be.
Oh my god, look
it's
at the
Ashy
car
Boy.
placement there.
Oh, that's obviously gonna be. I'm gonna see it from iQuick's point of view to see what happened. Yeah, he's gone straight into the wall. No questions asked. That's Andre. No, Andre doesn't pit. That's just a mock. So I think everyone stays out. No, who hasn't done this? I think somebody has been in because he was in on lap 3.
I don't think Alex Bomberg has pitted yet. Or has
he has.
Oh, okay. Everyone has.
Everyone's on the interest. So
goes again.
on penalties, Atix has 9 seconds, iQuick has 12, and I feel Magic Alonso has 8 seconds. So there's TRT Calvin. I'm just gonna stay on penalties at the moment because everyone has done their stops. Everyone has done their stops until the conversion point. So now it's just gonna be a straight fight between Benjamin and Bolin. They're on the same lap all tires. So this is it. Who is gonna get on top?
Well, if Benjamin doesn't get a penalty, he'll win. Almost certainly. They've been about the same.
How many warnings does Benjamin have? Can you check?
I will check it right now. 2 warnings.
2 warnings. Oh, he needs. He pit. Benjamin pit. Benjamin pit. Will Bolin pit?
Oh.
Benjamin is in the pit.
Bolin has in total 4 warnings. I don't think Bolin will. It's not smart.
Yeah, Kerem also pits. Are they going on wet? Are they going on wet?
If you go, you must go on full wets.
No, Alex. As Benjamin's gone on inters. And so has Tim Wentic. Tim Wentic has also pitted. They had the gap, but Tim Wentic and Kerem, they're gonna lose a lot of time now. iQuicks has got ahead of them. They've lost 2 positions. Why have they done this?
Andre
Jamil is staying out and he hasn't gone ahead. Andre hasn't gone ahead of Kerem or Tim Wentic. And you got Atix behind him. But now Mercedes is in P3. Could this be the saving grace for Mercedes' 10 million goal? I don't think it will, honestly, because he has 12 seconds of penalties and he almost lost it there.
Benjamin is currently checking something as he is in AI mode, so he knows something's up.
So yeah,
he is checking penalties.
I think he's probably checking Bolin's warnings. Because he knows he has a 3-second time penalty, but he also probably knows he's a league race, he knows this stuff, he doesn't get easily distracted, but he also has 2 warnings. So he must see if Bolin can get another penalty. As Nick Pancras got ahead of the Has the Haas is pitted? Let's just check that one. Yeah, they have, and they've double stacked as Enzo has been waiting on someone else. He's stuck in the pits. King Enzo's stuck in the pits. And that's gonna lead Jackson to lose a...
Oh no.
He's stuck in... Thank you, Codemasters. No, that's just Codemasters. He's been stuck for like 20 seconds. That's gonna ruin Jackson's race. That's terrible. That's literally...
Oh no, what if he retires? Oh wait, oh no! They had to wait for the Williamses!
Oh, for...
Did you see that? The Williams were also pitting.
The Williams were also pitting, and Mike Henning has... this is gonna ruin Jackson's race. It's gonna ruin King Enzo. Can they... Oh, King Enzo's got ahead! King Enzo pushed way too hard, and he's gone behind the safety car. And he's been lapped by Bolin. And Jackson has definitely been lapped. So, Mike Henning...
There's no green lights. King Enzo can't overtake.
Mike Henning, literally, he's 1 lap behind the Haases, and he destroyed the race.
Oh no.
I was invited to a party where Jackson would be in, and I don't know what he will, and I don't know if he will imagine it, and I don't know what he will be thinking about what is happening right now. King Enzo has been disqualified. That's horrible to see. The Williams is this. Why did they have to pit even? They were like running P18 and P17 at best. P12 for Nick Pancras actually. Just hydrating for a second.
It's a shame.
That's really terrible. So let's just check the order. It's Bolin from Benjamin, iQuicks, Kerem, Team Wentic, Andre, Atix, XLX1, Alex Bomberg, and Darth FIFA. Will safety car be in his lap? No, it won't. Sam Day in P11,
so.
Nick Pancras in P12 in the Williams, driving a really good race. Could this be Williams scoring a point again? Nick Pancras has been carrying this team completely. He's always been in the fight for P11, P10, even P12, P11, P10, P9. He's always been there in a Williams. I think he should be considered for one of the top seats. He's a really fast driver. Enzo's left the session. As safety car stays out. Bolin warming up the tires. No, he's not. Benjamin is. So this is gonna be super close. I feel like maybe on the fast, maybe Benjamin, he's on the faster rubber than Bolin. He's on new tires. But can he keep them out of temperature? Because they're gonna come out at like 70 degrees and they're behind safety car. So they are gonna drive slow. He needs to keep the temperatures up.
Yeah, let's see, is there anything else? There's a few drivers trying to catch up to the safety car queue now.
Yeah,
With
it's
12 people behind tier T.
It's Nick Pancras and FEL and Alonso, tier T Calvin, sorry I forgot about it, Vussel, Hank, Jackson's already behind the queue. Nick Pancras actually has been lapped. He's one lap down on my screen.
Oh, what? Oh yeah.
Oh, he's not, it's just a glitch. He's not one lap down because he was fighting with FEL Magic Alonso. He's not one lap down, but he's just a glitch. I've seen that glitch happen. I was in a Formula Virtual Racing race in on Saturday, and that glitch happened to two cars.
Mike Henning spun around.
Under safety car
Mike
as well.
Henning spun around.
Yeah, I saw it. Under safety car. Here, Mike Henning, and he's come out. Oh, he's almost hit Calvin.
But he's ghosted because he's 2 laps down.
Yeah, terrible from him. So safety car is
Anyway,
gonna come in.
This lap,
so let's just check in on Bolin. When is he gonna accelerate? Safety car has already pulled in into the pits, so Bolin should get going soon. All cars are so close to each other. You can hear 18. No, he's not gone yet. 18 V6 engines roaring down the back straight as they're about to enter the world. If he was smart, I think he should exit halfway through the World Champions.
Oh no, what's the Williams doing? He's overtaking everyone.
What's the Williams doing? What's Mike Henning doing?
He's not ghosted. I've told him this before. Alright, so on to the front.
And we're starting. And sector 1, sector 2, yellow flag, and Bolin started. iQuick's going for the move on Benjamin. They almost touched. Have they touched? No, they haven't. Nick Pancras with a 5-second time penalty. So Kerem is now behind iQuicks, and Tim Wenting already trying to put the pressure on Kerem. They're also close to each other, and Bolin has already got the gap to Benjamin. Could this pit? So Hank's retired. What's happened? No, Nick Pancras has pitted.
He's in the wall there. He spun around probably.
He's in the wall. I can't see it because I can't go on board with him. Oh, that's Benjamin getting a bit loose.
He retired on track.
Alright. So let's see what as Atix is going for the move on Andre. They're going side by side. No, he can't make it. Andre just stays ahead of Atix in the slower car. Alex Bomber 3-second time penalty. This could put Darth FIFA in for potential P8 if he overtakes Alex Bomberg. But let's just stay with the back. The battle for front is already beginning to pull a gap as Benjamin just can't seem to catch Bolin. If he gets one more warning, he also gets a penalty. So iQuicks now is giving the gap to Kerem, who's using all his ERS. They're all down. Bolin has actually kept the most ERS as well. He's pulling away, and he's kept the most ERS alongside Benjamin, who's using his right now. And he comes a bit closer. Let's just see. Tim Wentic now is the closest man
Sam D is right behind Dark FIFA now.
Sam D, can he pull off the move? He goes around the outside. Oh my goodness, this could have been a really good move if he pulled it off, but Dark FIFA defends. He's not comfortable in the Ferrari currently, it seems like. 26 people have joined us so far. Thank you very much for the support on the stream. You are now watching one of the best ARC races as Jackson finally got past Hank Peter. Let's see, Tim Wentic. Oh, he's almost lost it, but there's no one behind him. So the top 5 are still in a league of their own. The 2 Racing Points, the 2 Red Bulls, and one Mercedes. As Kerem got a bit wobbly, so does Tim Wentic. Tim Wentic and Kerem, they are like magnets. They just can't seem to unstick from each other. FEL Magic Alonso, 3-second time penalty. as he's overtaking Sam D. And FPL Magic Alonso is now closing into the back of Darfifa as he goes around the outside. Can he pull off the move? The number 9. No, he can't. Darfifa stays ahead for the time being. Oh, there's no space. Darfifa just doesn't leave the space. It happened in Baku as well, in his former teammate. And FPL Magic Alonso is his mentor as well. What's he trying to do? He's trying down the inside. This is super close now. He goes for the move. Oh, can he do it? He can't do it. He's up into P10 and Darfifa's off the points once again. And Sam D is now close in. Can Sam D get a pass? No, he can't. As Team Wentic is now the closest man to someone, as Darfifa is falling behind FPL Magic Alonso. And this is Sam D now. Will he use overtake? Will he try to get past Darfifa? No, he won't. So, Team Wentic now. Can he pass MNT Karim finally? When is the crossover point even gonna come? Because the 26 laps on the interest. Have you got any?
I have no clue.
Because like
seems to be getting wetter now as you say it.
Yeah.
No, and there is Team Wentic closing in on Karim down the inside. Slim contact. Karim spins around half.
Oh no, he doesn't spin around. He still kept it, but there's more contact. As can Team Wentic finally get past? He's got a lot more ERS, 10% more ERS actually than Karim. Karim's got the straight line speed of that Mercedes engine. He's gonna pull to the outside. Karim's gonna defend the inside line. Can Team Wentic do it? They're gonna go side by side. They make some contact, and does Team Wentic spun around? He spun around Karim, and they made contact. And Karim's in the wall. And Karim's almost rejoined in front of Andre. As Team Wentic has made contact with Karim. Oh my goodness, Karim's fallen down to P7. He's got major wing damage. Calamities for MNT Karim. As though Andre could get a move down on Team Wentic and get P4 there in this race. Red Bulls, as I said, they don't have the consistency. They've fallen down just after the safety car. As I've mentioned before in qualifying, they just aren't so consistent enough. And Has Benjamin, with 2 stops, lost this race. As let's check on board now. The sector 1 yellow flag. It's Karim. Karim is going slowly, and he's almost 100% by Sam D. He's lost a lot of positions. It's a heartbreak for Karim. Either race point. He was running so well in the early stages of the race. Who do you think this incident lies at fault with, from what you saw on the onboard?
He went around the outside when Karim had the inside. You just can't go around the outside there.
I also
especially
think
when you're a car length.
Nick Pancras has lost his wing, so yeah. I also think the fault lies with Team. You can't just go around. He should have called it off. Karim just defended the inside really well. Team should have backed off really. He kept it down the inside. I thought he was gonna spin around, but he spun Karim around. Cause like the physics of the F1 game, and he's also now 5 seconds to iQuicks. And he probably might. The race stewards might need to investigate that with Team and Karim. But when there's all as Karim's pitted and he's retired in the pit lane, nah, that's sad. That's really sad. Karim's off the race. We have Alex Bomberg still defending from FPL Magic Alonso now. This is the closest battle. We're gonna go on board FPL Magic Alonso, and there's also Felix Swan in the distance.
Still think about that incident.
Same. I'm not gonna.
It's tough to pull.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say poor Karim or poor Team or anything. This is a tough sport. These things can happen. They shouldn't happen, but it happened this time. It was in a really good position, and yeah, but it's just they should move on and maybe try better in the next race. Maybe Team should try better in this race as well, because she's still in it.
I think iQuicks is gonna get a penalty because Team could be awarded post.
Team has 6 seconds. If could this mean that Andre can get P3 in the Ferrari? Cause like he has 6-second gap to iQuicks, and and he has a gap to Team as well, which is 3 seconds. So currently, you're gonna see a pole sitter. You're gonna see a podium sitter, not pole sitter, sorry, in the Ferrari. Sector 1 yellow flags. Who is it? I think it's
Benjamin almost loses it.
Benjamin, there was a yellow flag in sector 1.
He almost lost
I was looking to see what caused it, but yeah, you talk about Benjamin, so yeah. and that's gonna cost him time to ball in, is it? And Bowling's got a lot more ARS. He's pushing
it.
it.
That much time.
And the crossover point just isn't happening currently. It's gonna happen in the last few laps. If we see like a very wet as Bowling locks up double, is the track getting more wet? If we could see, if we, Codemasters, please include an insight to the weather. We need this feature. Right now, we could see if.
It reminds me of.
Benzema's got a penalty. Benzema's got a penalty, and now Bowling is in prime position to win this race. Benjamin has blown this race with that extra pit stop, and now he's completely screwed up. He's got a penalty, and he's almost definitely going to finish behind Bowling.
Bowling still 4 warnings only, so it's unlikely he'll get another one.
Yeah, this is heartbreaking for Benjamin as well. I mean, he was leading the race, he just had a 10-second gap at some point, and now he's just lost it by his own strategic mistake. As iQuicks is also getting closer to him. Felix 1 still within this. No, he's not within distance of Alex, as I feel Magic Alonso still putting the pressure on Alex Bomberg. This is the closest battle we have so far, and it's a battle for PA. Alex Bomberg at the moment would give Alfa Romeo the edge in the Constructors' Championship, and it would put Williams down in P10 again. Will Alex Bomberg though get overtaken by FPL Magic Alonso? FPL Magic Alonso, it just has so much more ERS, he should use it. He's just saving up for a push in the last few laps. He shouldn't save up for a push in the last few laps. It's already 5 laps until the end. He should pass him now, as he has 3 more seconds. He has 3 more seconds than him. 3 more seconds of time penalties. So he should get past right now and already start to think a gap. He's got 100% DRS as well. This is not the way, FPL Magic Alonso. Darcy
now Alex Bomber's gonna use a little bit of his. That's not.
Yeah, but I feel much. Look at this. He's using a lot of overtake.
There we go.
I
think. At the speed.
Look at the speed. Look at the overspeed. He's just gonna get past. This is a Phil Magic Alonso's place, and now Alex Bomberg could come under attack from Darth FIFA as well if Darth FIFA can get close. But to be stuck behind an Alfa Romeo and the Ferrari, that's gonna be tough. Especially since Alfa Romeo and Ferrari are now partnered up, and this could be in danger of your seat, which I don't think it will be, to be honest.
As it stands. Oh, Alex will still get points because Magic Alonso has 6 seconds of time.
So iQuicks currently is ahead of iQuicks should currently finish ahead of Andre. So with Team Wendic, Andre is losing a lot of time. He's dropped 9 seconds behind iQuicks with a 3-second time penalty, and 6 seconds behind Team. So somebody getting close to the back of Dark FIFA as well. This is the battle for the last point pin position at the moment, for pin 9 actually, not the last one. This is ultra close. This as you have Vushal now, who's come up from the back of the field after a terrible race. He could still challenge for points. He has no penalties, and he just needs to get past.
Sandy is overtaking Dark FIFA right
He's
here.
going around the outside. He's going around the outside. Can he pull this off? No, he can't. He's gonna try the switchback. Will he use all? He has more ERS than him. Has he used it? He does use it. So does Darth FIFA, but Darth FIFA's gone low.
And Darth is in a pit.
iQuicks suspended. He's got problems with the wing.
To the wets.
He's broken his wing as well. He's going to the wet tires. iQuicks is taking the gamble here. iQuicks has said he doesn't have anything to risk, and he's going for it. He's trying to salvage points, but now he's just gonna drop Alex. He's gonna drop out of the points. iQuicks has dropped completely out of the points, so this needs to work for him, or this could be another terrible strategic call. He's right behind Darth FIFA at the moment. So look at this. Will he be fast on the wets? Oh, he's struggling. He was struggling on the gear shifts a bit. Will he go wide? No, he just keeps on the track. I think it's a crossover point. It's a crossover point now. With 3 laps to go. Sector 2, Sector 3, yellow flag. It's Mark Henning once again. Mark Henning.
We need to stick on board with iQuicks now. He's gonna overtake
I'm gonna stick on board with iQuicks. Can he get past Darth FIFA? Or is this just gonna fail? This is literally one of the most tense points of the race. Darth FIFA still holds the gap ahead of him, and I think actually X1 is going pretty slowly. So this is a huge fight. I think he's gonna get them down on the inside. I think it's time for the wet. I think it's definitely time for the wet weather tires. As somebody gets past Darth FIFA. He got past the Mike Henning. Sorry, as he's now on the back.
He was on the previous lap.
Yeah, sorry. as now we have iQuicks closing in on Darth Vader, really me. The wets are definitely the faster tire, but iQuicks would have finished in P3 still. He would have finished in P3 even if he didn't pit. So, and he's just struggling a bit on the wets. So is this a wrong strategy call? And he's got 12 seconds of penalties as well. How is he going to gain 12 seconds in 3 laps on the cars behind? He's not. He's definitely.
That is past Sam D almost.
He's almost. They're going wheel to wheel, elbows out, and he's spinning around.
No.
They made contact, and there goes iQuicks again. He's racing shambles. Oh my goodness. Darth Vader's gone completely off.
Darth Vader's off there.
Darth Vader's completely off. iQuicks is off. iQuicks got major damage, and that's his race ruined again by strategy call. Why did he pit? Honestly, why would he pit? He's retired. He was like in P3. He was in P3. He would have kept the P3 on penalties as well, because he had that 6-second gap to Team, and Team could have get a penalty after the race. But he decided to pit, fall into the midfield with 12 seconds of penalties, and why? And honestly, I'm not sure about that, but I think he's gonna start complaining again about the driving of the AlphaTauri. We saw after Monaco, he was completely all over the place. He's going through a really bad period at the moment, and I don't think he's worthy of the Mercedes seat. Even, he's faster than Atix for sure. He did a really good race, but his inconsistency just completely troubles me. How can he be so bad on strategy, and can he be so bad on wheel-to-wheel racing? And I'm not saying I'm better. I'm not better than him. I'm just judging him based on his performance. What do you think?
I must agree slightly. Yeah, it was kind of a race incident because you rather want to go to the inside there at the exits, which Sam D did, and then so it was kind of his fault, but also iQuicks' fault because he had some more room on the right. So
he should have backed off, I think.
Both parties could give him.
I think it was a racing incident, to be honest. I think Sam D shouldn't have squeezed him out that much, and iQuicks should have backed off a bit. So I think it's a pure racing incident. It just troubles me how iQuicks can be so wrong with strategy sometimes. And Calvin, I think he has penalties. Alfa Romeo, if Alex Bomberg gets a gap on Darth Vader, and if Vushel gets past Calvin, then Alfa Romeo could still stay in 10th place even after they score points. It's the last lap of the race. We're gonna go on board with the race leader Bolin at the moment. He's done the strategy correct. He's drove incredibly. He was in P15 at one point. He did a terrible start. He's come back at it. He's my driver of the day. Calvin's got another 3 second line, but he's got now 9 seconds. So does Magic Alonso as well, but he's gonna keep the gap to Alex Bomberg. But let's just stay on board with the leader at the moment as he cruises through sector 2. You can see Benjamin in the background. Benjamin tried, but he failed in the end. There was this man, IFR Bowling, formerly VR63, VR46 Bowling. He's actually incredible. What he did on the world hards compared to Benjamin's on the world inters compared to Benjamin's fresh inters was incredible. In the racing point as well, a car that's so famous for its low steering and as he counts down the world champions. This is a championship worthy drive from IFR Bowling as he counts down the main straight. IFR Bowling is your race winner for the ARC Canadian Grand Prix. Benjamin finishes in P2, wins across the start line. He crashes off. Tim Rentic is gonna come home in P3. The crowd are cheering, the crowd are clapping. Benjamin's got it. Benjamin's actually got it. Benjamin's got it. No, it's
a mistake on the timing boards.
It's a mistake on the timing.
Because he disconnected.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's what happens.
It's a mistake.
Now Felix 1 could still get P5 here because Atix has
a lot of penalties. So Andrew finishes P4. This could be P3 if Team gets a penalty. Atix stays in P5. No, Felix 1 has got it. FL Magic Alonso is there, but Alex Bomberg is gonna fall behind Darth Vader. Is he gonna fall behind Vushel? As Alex Bomberg falls behind Darth Vader.
Drops down to
no,
P10.
he's got P10, and that's Williams still keeping P9 in the Australian Championship, getting some extra money as well. Sam D finished P12, Jackson P13, and we're just waiting on Mike Hennig to finish this Grand Prix. But this has been your winner. It might say Benjamin on the boards, but this is your winner, IFR Bowling. What are your thoughts on this race, Felix?
Crazy race, action-packed, crash-packed, strategy, not too much, but basically everything was here. The rain hits really late, so the heavy wets weren't really that
They weren't
interesting,
needed.
but we had a good show.
That was
That's more
incredible.
important.
This was just an incredible race, I have to say. I loved every second of it. I loved commentating on it. Actually, Felix is your driver of the day of the game. Who do you think was your driver of the day?
Ooh, well, it has to be either X-Felix 1 or Bolin. I'm not sure who I'd rather say is driver of the day, really. Tough to call. Tough to call.
It's definitely X1 did a really good drive. It could have even been Benjamin, but he got the strategy completely wrong.
Yeah.
So I think he's got Bolin. He didn't do the fastest lap.
Yeah, basically.
So the classification is Bolin from Benjamin, from Team Wentic, who is under investigation, Andre in P4, X1 the AlphaTauri, really good drive, P5, Atix P6, F1 Magic Alonso P7 in the Renault, really good result, Darfy for P8, from because penalties. Vucel is in P9, Alex Womberg is in P10, getting the first point for Alfa Romeo, P11 for TRT Calvin, Sam is in P12 after that incident with TTV iQuicks, Jackson P13 got terribly screwed up in the pit stop phase. That could have been points for him if the Williams is in pit didn't stack. Nick Pankers P14, TTV iQuicks in P15, 3 laps down, but he retired. He's still classified. And then you have Mike Henning, MNT Karam, Hank Peter, King Enzo, and Ashy Boy as your retirements. This has been it. This has been the incredible race day and qualifying day from us here at ARC. I've been your host, Kostas Drugas. This my co-commentator Felix Verlinden, and this has been it from us today. See you next time out.